Hi guys, hopefully you can see me in this shot. I'm going to talk about cockpit checks. First thing you do when you enter your vehicle. So cockpit checks being a little acronym. It's not an easy one to remember. Acronym being DSSM. D is an easy one to remember. First thing I would do is check that all your doors are closed properly. So left hand, door hand that's furthest away from the door handle, grab that, give it a good tug, make sure it's not open. If it was open slightly, if I gave it a push, it's not going to open very far. I'm at full stretch already, so I can pull it back and close it quite easily. So that's how I check my driver door. And then the other doors, I can look in both door mirrors down the side of the vehicle, make sure none of them are ajar, so I can visually see whether they're closed or not. Modern vehicles like mine, it does have sensors throughout the car, across pretty much everything really. It's capable of telling me whether there's a door open or bonnet open, boot open, that kind of thing. But I don't want anyone to rely on the technology, because obviously, like any technology, at some point it's going to pack up. So I wouldn't rely on the sensors. I'd always do a visual check. So you tug it with your hand, you drive the door, and then you look in the door mirrors to check all the others are closed. You can see the side of the car is nice and flush. So that's the D for doors. Next, 3 S's. Okay. Seat being the next one. The 3 pedals on the floor, the one to the left, which your left foot operates, being the clutch pedal, that goes right away down to the floor. So I need my left foot to be able to floor that with a slight bend in my knee. So I'm going to adjust my seat so that I can do that. It is already in the right position for me, because obviously I'm the one that's driven this car last. But if I do need to adjust it, there's a bar underneath which I can lift. Most of you have probably operated that at some point in the passenger side. So you can move the seat forward or backwards so you can floor this clutch pedal quite comfortably. The back of the seat feels nice and comfortable for me as well, and the head restraint, I'm quite happy that's in a good position. So the what they call the rigid section, this flat section here, this surface here, is level with my eyes or top of my ears, so it's supporting my head in the event of a collision. So if you do collide, you get thrown forward, and then also when the vehicle stops, you get thrown back again, and this is to prevent your head from going over the back of the seat and getting a spine injury at the base of your neck from that, what they call whiplash. So seat is adjusted, I'm happy with that. My seat, for your reference, is obviously we can move it backwards and forwards. It's height adjustable, so it'll go up and down. Back of the chair can be brought forward or reclined, and the head restraint can be lifted or lowered down. So it's quite a well adjustable driving seat. Next, S, steering. Now that I've adjusted my seat, I'm just going to grab steering, make sure I can reach this, and I've got a bend in my arms at the elbow, so I'm not having to stretch, and I'm not feeling like the steering wheel is in my face. So it's at a good distance, so I can easily get my hands around this steering wheel and push the steering quite nicely. And after that will be seat belt. And when we place this on, we make sure that it is laying flat. The belt's not twisted. Well, and there's no cuts or tears within it, so it's got to be laying flat across your body. And the reason it's flat, you notice it's quite a broad belt. This is so that in the event of a collision, obviously you get thrown into this. If I can do that, I'll see if I can tug it. So you have a collision, you tug, it locks, and your weight is distributed across the width of the seat belt. If this was twisted, then the seat belt's not going to be as wide, and that means more weight's going into a smaller point. So you're going to suffer substantially more bruising from that. So I mean, it's a good safety device, but in a high-speed collision, even when it's on properly, you could suffer some seatbelt bruising from it. And if it is twisted, that bruising is going to be substantially worse. So nice and flat across your body, so you know it's giving you the best protection that you can get. And then the last thing will be to adjust my mirrors. The M for mirrors. Centre mirror, I want to see all of the back window behind me, so I can grab it by the edges and move it around until I can. And then the 2 door mirrors, I want most of the mirror showing me a view of the road on the right and left hand side. And there's another clip that follows on from this that shows how to adjust the 2 side mirrors, the 2 door mirrors. Okay, thanks very much. That is the end of cockpit checks.